Hi everyone. So, a lot of people think that nurses are the strongest people in the world because they get to take care of people who are in their most vulnerable state and who need someone to show them compassion and just to love on them and to help them be better because they're sick and not feeling well and they can't help themselves. So, most people think that nurses have the craziest and strongest job in the world, but I think a lot of people don't think sometimes, and especially nurses, that they go every day, take care of patients, but they don't often think that their patient is going to have to be an immediate family member like their husband. So my mom, she's been a nurse for so many years, countless years, probably over 20 years, and every day she lays down her life to help people in need, and as my whole life, she's been a nurse and has continued to show her compassion for people at home with us. My mom there's three of us, she has three children altogether. Me, I have a twin, and my older sister. She has a husband, and we have a house full. We have dogs, and we had a ton of animals. But every day after she'd get off work, she'd come home, take care of us if we were sick, and take care of our family, and basically just didn't get off the clock for work. And so growing up, I always looked up to my mom, and I always knew she was a nurse and that she would help people. And my dad is a firefighter, so I just grew up around the medical lingo and just knew that my mom took care of people who couldn't help themselves. And I remember when I was younger, I would wake up with her when she'd go to work and see her goodbye, and wait for her all day to come home and just be with us, and not understanding the long hours and the people suffering that she had to witness. So when I was growing up, or once I reached high school, me and my twin sister, we reached high school. My older sister was about to graduate high school. My mom told us that she was going back to college to pursue a master's degree to be able to learn more about nursing and people and just everything, and be here in her education and be that much of a better nurse, because she just wanted to learn more about how she can help people better. So as hard as that was for her, when we were all still in high school getting ready to graduate and go to college, she went back to school online, and she would sit there countless hours on her computer, and then would go to work at the hospital and come home and do homework till midnight. And just seeing her drive in her fight was inspiring to me. And so as she was doing her master's, or about 5 years ago, we found out that my dad was going to have an open heart surgery. And right away, as the nurse she is, she looked up doctors and hospitals where my dad could get the best care. And because we knew it was important for him to get this open heart surgery sooner or later. And so my mom, at top of going to school, we had to deal with that hardship of my dad knowing that one day he was going to have to go into open heart surgery. So then fast forward to last October of 2016, my dad had his open heart surgery, and my mom, she stayed by his side the whole entire time. She did not leave him. She even slept on the bedside next to him, and if they didn't let her sleep next to him, she would sleep in the waiting room. And she wanted us to stay in a hotel with our other family members who were there with us for that whole week that we were there for my dad's open heart surgery. And she just never left his side and always took care of him. And when we got home from the surgery, my dad couldn't sleep in his bed because he couldn't lay flat from his surgery, and my mom slept on the couch with him, and she got his medicines in order and just worked her hardest to be a nurse outside of her job. And she'd continue to go to the hospital, and she'd continue to come home and take care of my dad and his medicines and be next to his side and lay herself down every day for him because she loved him that much. And so now I was in college now when this surgery had happened, and now that I'm pursuing a career in nursing, I look up to her as a nurse. And the more I saw her take care of my dad, and it's been, a year or so recovery process, and he's still recovering, and my mom has still stayed next to his side if he has to sleep on the couch still because he's having a hard time. My mom will sleep with him, and she won't leave his side. And so seeing that and seeing the love that she has for others, to lay herself down, her life down, to lose sleep, to have to take care of the person she loves the most and see them in a state where he couldn't even help himself in the hospital and having an open heart surgery, that inspired me to pursue a career even more so in nursing and to be a nurse. I hope I can be a nurse like her one day, where I can be so selfless and lay my life down for others and be next to people and give them love and give them a hug and get their medicines in order and just be so courageous and compassionate as my mom is. And I just pray and I hope that one day I could do that. And she's so amazing. She even comes home and takes care of us. At college, she would drive any amount of miles to see us if something was wrong with us. And her nursing career is an outside thing, not just in the hospital. And I've had many moments with her where we've been driving and an accident happened and she got out and helped and maybe saved someone's life. And because that's her job, and whenever there's an accident, a bad accident, and she's there, she'll get out and she'll go help whoever is needed. And I hope that I can be that amazing of a nurse one day, and just seeing her passion for nursing and helping other people has just inspired me to do the same. And I owe everything to my mom. I would not be wanting to pursue a career in nursing if it wasn't for her. And she is my role model as a nurse. I hope I can be as great as she is one day and help many people in need. So I love my mom so much, and I wanted to do this speech about her because she deserves all the praise, and she's one of the best people I know and one of the hardest working nurses out there. So yeah, that's my mom, and yeah, thank you.